Good morning. So this video is why I started writing. Why did I start writing? So when I was in high school, middle school, elementary, I just kind of realized that I was really good at reading and writing. Like I would always make A's and B's. I would always be assisting other kids in the subject matter. Like I just really just knew that I was smart at that particular subject. And so when I was like in middle school, I found a love for reading my interest. I used to like to read books about high school life and things like that. Nini Simone was one of my favorite authors as a child, as a like middle school, high school. But I would just read, and I love things that interest me. I was also very curious about sex books, and I would read them because I was just curious. I didn't know anything about it, and of course in middle school, high school, I was, not doing too much, so I was curious. It was cool to read about stuff that I knew nothing about. So yeah. And around middle school, high school, I started writing. I just started writing the books from my experience, from my experiences of middle school and high school, and I would let my cousin that's younger than me read them, and she would read it like it was a book and tell me if it was good or bad. She would always say like, "You're really good. You should take it serious." Because I don't read everything, and I actually read your book. So I'm like, okay. So when I got to college, my major was biology. I wanted to be a doctor. I am also into health, as you guys can see. But I wanted to be a doctor. And so I majored in respiratory therapy. I was going to get a respiratory therapy degree and then transfer to and with the respiratory therapy degree, work as a respiratory therapist and then go to med school or whatever. But I was like, you know what? No. So then I changed my major to biology because respiratory therapy didn't have the credentials to get into med school. So I was like, why I'm doing this? It's stupid. I'm gonna have to take more classes. So I switched to biology, and I kept my minor in Spanish. Because I was just always intrigued about learning a new language, because that's a whole nother video. I don't want to get off topic, but yeah. So I'm like, bio is cool, but I met a lot of cool people in my bio with, getting the biology majors. Sorry, getting tongue tied and tongue twisted. The biology majors they were cool, but the classes just didn't seem fulfilling for me. I was miserable. Junior year, I called my mama crying, and I told her, I said, I can't do this. Like, this degree in biology is too hard. I can't do it. And so junior year, I took all those classes, bio, chem, and then I switched my major to English. Luckily, it wasn't a big switch. I still graduated on time. We're always on a time frame. But yeah, so I switched my major and I finished my degree in English and minor in Spanish. When I was in creative writing class, I really enjoyed that class. It was my favorite class under English. I just enjoyed it. That and African American Lit. Both of those classes, I was very intrigued. I love reading, and I love doing the papers for those classes. In psychology, it was a few psychology classes under English that I was interested in. those things I was interested in, baby. I was making A's, and then I went from making C's and D's, F's to A's and B's, because that's what I'm good at, you know. And so when I was 22 years old, I am 30. I don't look it. But when I was 22 years old, 21, my father started to pass. Rest in peace, Dad. But after his death, we found a note with my name on it, and he basically was trying to leave me some money, leave me something, but he never went through with it. And so that right there let me know, like, you don't want to have kids and not leave them something, you know. You don't want to die and not leave anything behind. So I said, let me go ahead and write my first book. So that's what led me to write Poppy's Garden. And I read it through my grieving process of my father, the first few years of the grieving process of my father. And Poppy's Garden is a grief awareness book. You just kind of really help kids understand death and make peace with it. And so after that, took a few years break, started back writing. And that's how you get Where's My Voice. I Love My Life, Guns Down, so no one gets gunned down. My mom is the doula, and I have other ones in the work as well. I love writing. Like, I love reading and I love writing. I love reading my interests and I love writing to help others get through what they're going through. That's like my specialty in writing. And so I take my pain, my frustrations, my what is this is it's not a word, but I take my what is this is and I make them into books. Like, I make them into books, and I'm grateful for all of my support. So if you have not supported me, you can always support me at www.randrbookie.com. It's rnrboutique.com. And I have ebooks that are on sale right now for the rest of the month of January. So if you want to go read one of my books, I got you. It's $3 off code. If you use all caps New Year at checkout, it's a $3 off code. But if you want to pay the full price, you can as well. Any support on my website, I am grateful for. But if you want to go read my stories, please read my stories. Send me some reviews. Even if you go look at the website and just see the titles and see the storylines, I think you would enjoy it. You all would enjoy that. But that's what made me start my writing journey. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment so we can have an interaction. Share it with a friend, share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to get on R&R Boutique. Purchase a book. You can also subscribe. Let's say you don't have no money. It's cool. You can subscribe for free so you can get email updates, and when you do have the money to support, you're able to support. I also offer now books in bulk where, like, if you have a classroom or if you have a large event and you want to purchase, you want the message to get out about bullying, about depression, about grief, or whatever the case may be, I have the option. So let's connect. It's nice meeting you guys. Nice talking to you guys. I'm not meeting you. We're meeting virtually, right? Have an amazing day today. I'm out of here.